Good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing today, and honestly, that's kind of nice. Besides like the obvious doing my normal daily things, yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I still wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today. I will see you in a little bit once I decide, or I guess figure out what I'm actually doing today. I just remembered what I wanted to do today. I wanted to bring this little one outside. So yeah, it's going to, hopefully I'm going to get it some water and a little bit of food before I bring it outside, but this little basil is going to be going outside and hopefully it will do well. I don't know. I'm going to put it mostly in the shade to make sure that it won't get completely sunburned immediately. This is some of the other basil. Obviously, it is also doing really well. And this is the rest of the basil, obviously also doing very well. The dill here is definitely a bit more picky with what it wants. I'm not sure if it like needs a lot of water, if it doesn't need much water, if they need less light or more light. I'm still trying to figure that out, but they haven't really grown much since I replanted them, so not quite sure what's going on there, but I will figure it out. Right now, I'm gonna get this little guy some water and some plant food and bring this little guy outside. Let's see how he does. I'm also going to bring my little happy turtle planter outside as well with me since I'll be there. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I woke you up. Since she's right here and I'm gonna need to get outside, she's laying by the door, I figured I'd show you. Both of the girls are doing really well. Coco's not around right now, but Missy is. I'm sorry I woke you up, baby. I'll be right back, though. I'm gonna go outside. You're such a sweet girl. And by the way, this is how I carried the basil downstairs because I also brought down my water bottle and my hands were full. I'm thinking about leaving the basil in this container just while it gets used to being outside because I think it's gonna be very sheltered in here. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be the little one's home. Also, the little tomato plant, one of the little tomato plants in the container has an actual tomato starting. It's still super tiny, but it is growing a tomato, which is super exciting. And I don't know if you can tell, but like maybe you can see that the leaves on these are not brown. I have no idea why they were showing up. Hopefully they aren't showing up like that in the video again, but yeah, they are definitely green. It was probably just having to do with like having the rain on them or something. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the basil in there so that way it's sheltered for a little bit, and also because I think it's supposed to storm later and be pretty windy, so it's gonna live in the little maple tree's future container for now, and we'll see. Hopefully it does well in there. Here's a little maple tree, by the way. It's still doing good. Good luck, little basil. Sweet girl. All right, I'm gonna let you go back to sleep. I'm all done being annoying. I wanted to give you a quick update on my duck foot plant. It is actually doing amazing since I trimmed it, and also there's some thunder. Can you hear it? Anyway, a thunderstorm just made it, and it is raining sideways. I'm hoping, and it's also really, really windy, I'm hoping that the basil does well. It's in the little turtle, so it does have some shelter, but yeah, there's a lot of rain out there right now. I hope it does well, but yeah, this little one is doing amazing. I think maybe all of it might actually propagate. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but yeah. It sounds so pretty though. The day definitely kind of got a, oops, you're kind of crooked. Hang on, let me fix that. I know it still looks slightly uneven because of how you are set up at the angle with the wall, so that's why that's crooked, but technically I want you to be at least a little bit level. There we go, that's better. And mostly because that just annoys me very much, seeing that line be slightly crooked. But anyway, yeah, time kind of got away from me today after the thunderstorm. I got a lot done, but nothing really super exciting, so that's why I didn't video. It was just normal daily things. I worked out with Father in the garage. We were able to get it done in between the thunderstorms. I think it's going to be thunderstorming again in a little bit. It looks like it anyway, but it was still raining when we were outside, but it honestly felt really nice. And then Mom and I went on a walk, and that's pretty much it besides just normal stuff. So yeah, it was a very nice day. I just didn't really video much. Oh, I forgot to show you the basil after the rain. I'll try and remember to show you the little ones tomorrow, but they did very, very well. We got like, I would say probably close to an inch of rain. So yeah, it rained quite a bit. The little ones did very well. The taller one was a little bit droopy, but hopefully it will stand back up once it dries off, because it definitely got very heavy with all of the rain. The small ones were still standing up. Having them in the turtle container was definitely necessary, because I don't think they would have done well if they were just, you know, on the table. They probably would have got blown away because of all of the wind that we had. I just feel bad that I forgot to show you how they did afterwards, but yeah, they still look pretty much exactly the same, just covered in rain. And I did not go over and check on the garden though, but I'm sure they're perfectly fine. They have been handling the storms very, very well. They have actually been doing better. I mean, it's not really a surprise because of all the rain. It helps them, and it gives them, you know, all the nutrients and stuff that they need from the rainwater. But yeah, I'm sure that they did perfectly fine because they are so short. I'm pretty sure the wind didn't really bother them that much. But yeah, I didn't go over and check on them because I didn't feel like getting my shoes all muddy. But I did check on the little ones that are on the table, and they all did very well. So that's why I'm pretty positive that the tomatoes did well in the garden. And obviously I did not need to change the yarn color today. We are still on the yellow yarn, and it was definitely easy to tell. I didn't even look at the temperature. I don't even know what the temperature was today. I just know that we are in the range of the yellow because I can tell just by going outside that it's comfortable for me. So that means it's, you know, pretty warm. And if you're watching this on the day that the video comes out, by the way, I believe tomorrow for you is the first day of summer, which is very, very exciting. The first official day of summer. This spring feels like it has been a very, very long one, doesn't it? It feels like it has been spring forever to me. This entire year, though, feels like it's really long. And I don't know, maybe that's why the blanket is so long. I'm not complaining about that at all, because like I've said many times, I like when time goes really slow, so I am very much grateful for the fact that it has been a very slow year. And I did not get a chance to play Animal Crossing, unfortunately, today. Maybe I will after I make the video for you guys, but honestly, I highly doubt it because I still have quite a few things to do, even after I edit the video. So I might not get a chance, but hopefully, because I want to say hi to Rosie and welcome her to my island. But yeah, I did not get a chance to play Animal Crossing yet today, but playing yesterday was very fun. I very much enjoyed that, even though it was kind of annoying getting all the villagers that I didn't, you know, want on my island. I did all of that first row and this one pretty much, and I've only been recording for 10 minutes. Man, I knit really fast today. That is kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this real quick and then I will be right back in probably like a minute of my time. In the time that it took me to finish knitting, which was about 2 minutes, I think, it rained again really heavily, which was hilarious, and now it's not raining anymore. So yeah, that was interesting. But anyway, I am all done with knitting, and also I noticed when I hit the record button again this time that I had sunscreen on my lips, so if they looked white, or at least the bottom one, because for some reason it only really gets on the bottom lip. But yeah, if you were wondering what that was, it's a zinc-based sunscreen, so that's why my lips get white. But anyway, this is what the blanket looks like for today. It's another row of the yellow yarn, and also after I show you the full blanket here real quick, I want to show you one more thing about it, because I noticed something that is kind of hilarious and I am very much enjoying. But anyway, this is what all of the blanket looks like for the year so far. I don't think I'm far enough back, but it'll do for today. You can get the idea of the whole thing. But what I noticed was I just changed the yarn here, so you can see the yarn I haven't cut any of the extra strings because I have been enjoying them. But at the beginning of the year, look how much these ones are frayed. They're just like completely unraveling and just super fluffy now. So it's just something that I noticed like that, and I was enjoying it. Like, look how fluffy that little one is. Just something that I was enjoying because like you can tell that that they've been there for a while. And I know it's silly, but it's just something that I was enjoying while I was knitting because I hadn't actually noticed that before. So that is going to do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you know how much it means to me that you're here and that you spend time with me and everything. It just the fact that you're here is just like amazing. So thank you so much for being here and just for being you. And as for tomorrow, I do have a general idea on what I am going to be doing. I'm not sure exactly, so no promises. It is depending on the weather. But I think that Dad and I are going to be going on a motorcycle ride, which honestly I'm very much looking forward to because I think I've only been on the motorcycle like once or twice this year so far, which is kind of crazy because it has been so cold. I haven't been able to go because I don't like the cold. Dad's gone a few times, but I have not gone with. I have no idea where we will be going, but that honestly doesn't really matter. Hopefully we'll be doing that tomorrow. And besides that, I also know that Dad and I will also be getting the yard work done because the grass definitely needs to be cut and the plants need to be trimmed and everything because things are growing really, really quickly right now, obviously with all the rain. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a very outside day probably, and again, no promises on the motorcycle ride, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're planning on doing. But yeah, as for today's video, that's gonna do it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And just truly, again, I know I just said it, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you had a good day today no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day, and yeah, with that, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye. I'll see you later.